Hello teacher and classmates! Today I will talk about the summary of the book The Boy from Yesterday by Dr. John David. The place of the story is very windy, cold and rainy. The characters are Patty and Will. There are twins. Are they 15 years old? Mrs. Day, she is a writer and mother of the twins. Mrs. Burns is the caterer of the cottage. Mrs. Webb is the owner of the cottage. Roger, he is the grandson of Mr. Webb. Also, George Fenton, he was a smuggler and living in the house. And finally, Don Fenton, he was the son of the George Fenton and ghost of the story. The Boy from Yesterday is about the vacation of Mrs. Day, Patty, and Will. They were at a cottage during a week of vacation. Mr. Burns received them because she take care of the cottage. The house was very big, dark, and strong. On the first day, Mrs. Burns told Mrs. Day a secret. But Mrs. Day never told the secret. Right away, Mrs. Day received a call from her father saying that Grandma is ill. Mrs. Day left the cottage because her mother was in the hospital. The first night started to rain very hard. The twins was their mother left. The first night, Patty and Will heard noises under the cottage. It caused them a little fear. During the stay, they see a boy in the garden. He wore old and strange clothes. After, Patty and Will went shopping in village. It started to rain very hard. They bought vegetables and Coca-Cola. They got totally wet. The twins went to another store and see a picture that said, "See Beer House." Some people also call it the Smuggling House. It was the cottage where they stayed. On the way home, a hole was made in the street. Will fell into the hole. Patty tried to help him, but she called them. She sought help from Mrs. Burns to rescue her brother. Suddenly, Will saw the shape of a boy and thought he is Roger. Will asked the boy for help. The boy is transferred and the help helped Will. After, her sister arrived with Mrs. Burns and they are surprised that Will is safe. Patty asked her brother how they managed to get out and tell him everything that happened. Mrs. Burns asked them which boy they are talking about. The teens replied Roger, but Mrs. Burns answered that Roger is traveling. Patty and Will asked Mrs. Burns who the boy from the garden, and she answered Don Fenton. He was the son of the first owner of the house, and he died inside a smuggling tunnel because his father was George Fenton, a Muslim of Brandy. One day, Don Fenton followed his father to find out his workplace and discovered his father is smuggling. The tunnel collapsed and died the boy. Finally, the twins were surprised because a ghost helped Will. Their mother returned to the cottage and Patty and Will preferred to continue with their vacations. Thank you, teacher and friends.